Hi everyone, I'm Dr. David Adler, constitutional scholar and president of the Alturas Institute. I'm here today to talk about President Biden's vaccine mandate. A number of you have written over the last couple of weeks asking, is this legal and constitutional? The answer is absolutely yes. This is actually a two-part question. The first part is whether or not government has the authority to require vaccines. The answer is yes, it has. And in fact, in 1904, the United States Supreme Court in Massachusetts versus Jacobson held that, in fact, government does possess the authority to require people to obtain immunization for smallpox. And for the better part of a century now, that case has stood as a landmark decision. It is super strong precedent. It's not going to be overturned. Why did the court uphold that exercise of the state police power? Since time immemorial, government at all levels has been understood to possess what we call the police power. That is the authority to pass laws to promote the health, safety, welfare of the people. And here, the requirement in the Jacobson case to require people to obtain a vaccine was viewed as a valid exercise by the Supreme Court as a promotion by the state of its authority to advance the health and safety of its citizenry. So the question is not whether or not government has the authority. That is already answered. The question here now with respect to President Biden's proposal is whether or not he has the authority as the President of the United States to order this vaccine. The answer again is yes. Why is that? Because the President, under the OSHA statute enacted in 1970, to ensure a safe working environment for all American workers, provides that whenever there's a quote-unquote grave danger in the workplace, that steps can be taken to eliminate that grave danger. President Biden has correctly identified the presence of the COVID virus in the workplace as constituting a grave danger. And so he's ordered OSHA to draft the necessary regulations. This is going to take weeks and perhaps a couple of months before it can be implemented. But who is to doubt whether the COVID virus represents an emergency to the health and safety of workers? Nobody can. After all, if this doesn't represent a grave danger, what does? Open bottles of acid lying around in the workplace, asbestos dripping into workers' coffee and tea. Certainly this does represent a grave danger, and President Biden is on solid ground in issuing this order. It will go a long way to protecting American workers, and let's face it, the only way that our country is going to get on top of this COVID crisis is for Americans to accept the vaccine. That way we can restore some sense of normalcy in our schools, in our economy, and across our society. This is part and parcel of our duty to one another to behave responsibly to promote the health and safety of Americans everywhere. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dr. David Adler with the Alturas Institute.